In real estate, days on market hold significant importance for both buyers and sellers. The National Association of Realtors defines days on market as the number of days from the date in which the property is listed for sale on the local broker's multiple listing services to the date when the seller has signed a contract for the sale of the property. Homes usually attract the most interest when they are newly listed. After the initial few weeks, the volume of calls, showings, and open house visitors typically decreases. Once the current pool of buyers has seen your property, the attention shifts to the smaller group of new buyers entering the market. Many real estate professionals often use data that fails to accurately reflect the current market landscape when setting expectations for clients. Commonly used metrics like days on market and sold data indices frequently misrepresent the actual state of the market. Understanding the current market velocity is essential for setting realistic expectations. Let's use one of the counties we track to help set the scene. In Orange County, the average days on market for the active inventory is currently 30 days. The true expected market time for Orange County is actually 67 days. While the disparities between the two metrics can be more difficult to see in the lower price ranges, there is a growing rift between the two numbers as we are entrenched in the summer market, a season typically categorized by slowing market times. The difference you see is indicative of a much larger change happening within the market. Average days on market does not adjust as swiftly and thus fails to accurately identify market changes and new trends. The expected market time reveals evidence of a slowing market, while the average days on market has yet to exhibit that change. Welcome to another edition of Economics Explained. I'm your host, Brennan, and today we are discussing the topic of velocity in the housing market. Expected market time is calculated based on how long it will take to deplete the current supply of active listings, given the past month's pending activity. For example, if your city has 100 homes on the market and 25 became a pending sale in the past 30 days, the current market time is 120 days. This metric provides a precise snapshot of current market conditions. If the number of listings suddenly increases while demand remains constant, market time will rise. Conversely, if demand increases while the inventory remains unchanged, market time will decrease. When the housing market is behaving under normal conditions, meaning a market operating without any severe shortages or surpluses, the expected market time falls within a set of ranges which act as guidelines for assessing the current balance within the market. It is important to note that the current supply shortage and elevated rates aim to help tame inflation and inhibit this market from behaving as normal. The typical ranges are as follows. 0 to 60 days represents a hot seller's market, one in which a seller has an extreme advantage over the buyer. Homes are flying off the shelves and prices are rising swiftly. 60 to 90 days represents a slight seller's market, where the seller still has a small advantage and prices are still rising, but they should be more keenly aware in their pricing strategy to garner the most interest from potential buyers. 90 to 120 days represents a balanced market. A market in balance does not tip the scale of power towards buyers or sellers, and pricing your home according to its fair market value is critical to obtaining a successful sale. 120 days to 150 days represents a slight buyer's market, one in which the buyer this time has a small advantage over the seller, as homes sit on the market for months and prices start to decline. 150 days and above represents a deep buyer's market, where buyers are finally gaining a significant advantage in the negotiation process as homes linger on the market for quite some time and home values continue to slide. In taking a look at the head-to-head comparison between the average days on market and expected market time metrics, you will find that the expected market time metric is higher on average right now because it is a more accurate gauge for the current pace of the market and is indicative of a slowed summer market. The average days on market metric is reflective of sold data from the beginning of the summer market and therefore struggles to accurately paint the picture of today's market trends. For homes priced in the luxury ranges, expected market time reveals a vastly different scenario compared to average days on market. The higher the price range, the greater the discrepancy. Luxury sellers often misinterpret a hot market to mean their home will sell quickly. They might be misled by average days on market, which does not reflect the market reality. For instance, Homes priced between $4 million and $6 million have an expected market time of 167 days, over 5 months, vastly different from the average of 87 days. That is a difference of almost 3 months.
So the question is there any opposition to expected market time? We came up with expected market time statistic more than 20 years ago, and it was a way to adequately describe the true pace of the market, kind of like a speedometer. Now, it replaces days on market. It's not really a days on market. It's when you place your home on the market, when are you expecting to open up a pending sale? And it's more based upon available number of homes and pending sale velocity, changes in numbers of pending sales. So it's a real-time change. Now, days on market is almost always it's pretty much the same statistic over and over again. And it doesn't really change much because you're just taking average and medians times of everything that's on the market. And closed sale days on market, that is by far the most off. So a lot of the pushback that we actually get is the fact that our expected market time statistic is a lot higher than days on market, especially with closed sales days on market. And the reason for that is for a lot of properties that are on the multiple listing service, they pull it off the market and they place it back on to refresh the listing. So artificially, it's going to be less. Also, as far as closed sales are concerned, a lot of agents actually put a closed sale into the multiple listing service, even though it wasn't even on the market for 1 day. So what ends up happening is they put it in, they place it in as a closed sales statistic, and it comes in with a 0 days on market. So artificially, you're seeing that the averages and medians are going to be a lot lower. And it doesn't account for if all of a sudden a whole bunch of people place their homes on the market. That will be a definite shift in the marketplace where it's really slowing, and days on market does not show it. As a matter of fact, it would show artificially low. Just as if all of a sudden we had a whole bunch more pending sales suddenly, days on market wouldn't show you that either. We'd all of a sudden really speed up in the marketplace. So it's really the speedometer for the marketplace. And unfortunately, days on market is more of a barometer. So that's the only real pushback we get with expected market time.
In conclusion, we champion the expected market time metric because it uses data that provides a forward-looking perspective, akin to looking through a car's windshield to determine the correct path. In contrast, utilizing sold data indices, which again is what is used to calculate average days on market, is akin to driving while looking in the rearview mirror. Days on market and sold data indices often fail to depict the true current state of the housing market. Expected market time captures the ongoing changes and trends as real estate evolves seasonally or in response to economic shifts, interest rate changes, or local and global events. Thanks for watching another episode of Economics Explained. We'll see you next time.